Alright guys, so this video I'm going to show you how to be an American buyer because you know what? I hate sellers and they're pussies and I hate seeing that much red on my chart. It literally pisses me off for like the majority of the whole day. So, you know what? We'll endlessly buy the bottom until it goes up, but you got to buy a good one. So, I'm going to show you like at least how I did it. And I got a 35 point trade on like zero drawdown. Like I'm talking, I think it went like a half a point below me. So that's American. That says I don't give a about the sellers and they're a bunch of bitches. Cause they are, bro. Oh my god, last week was terrible. All right. So, coming into right here, you got this 55, 65 level. And for like 3 minutes, it's gonna hold it up, okay? You're gonna see like volume build right here. This is what I'm watching because all down the chart, it's making these volume profiles. Like basically where the candles are sticking at, you got high volume, and where the candles run right through, you've got low volume. You know, I'm not an ICT bot, but you guys would call that a fair value gap. I'm not gonna talk about ICT. All right. So we start going down below 55.65, which was supporting for like 3 minutes. So a lot of times support will flip to resistance. That's just like a basic. If you don't know that, I guess I just taught you. But now we're coming down into the overnight low, which is probably my favorite level. I use it like almost every day. And a lot, like probably like three, four times out of 10, like 2 times a week at least, the overnight low will mark like the low of a really big trade. So I use it a lot. All right, so we slipped down below there, but we went down below on like really low volume. So we're gonna watch, and the candle's probably gonna stick around here for a minute. And basically, all right. Yeah, so 59.65, what you're gonna see, if I want to skip forward 10 seconds, but it's not gonna let me without messing this up. But basically, we're gonna see the buyers try to run this candle back, and they're gonna run it right into 59.65. And I'll show you right here when they get there that the old support is gonna be the resistance now, and it's just gonna send us back down. Maybe it's like right here. I think it'll be coming up in a second. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna watch the contract size right here where my mouse is at. And yeah, you're gonna see these contracts coming in at 64.5. So really pay attention to that. And now you got like 250, 300, and this right here, these two middle columns, that's what you need to be paying attention to. So yeah, now we're gonna get into 65, and there's gonna be a lot of resistance right there. All right, so that's kind of like step one of what I want you to see. And keep in mind, this is all near this overnight low level, because that's where we're gonna look for a buyer to turn up at. So yeah, 65, we got 250 more sells right there, which that's plenty to take the market down. So yeah, they're gonna hold that little resistance, and I'll show you. Like, so now we're about to, yeah, we go back down to the lows, and we see some contracts filling. This is an old recording, so I had another mouse on the screen, but yeah, so we see 200, 200, and you're gonna see this volume profile start to fill out on the right side of this right here. This shows you like buying and selling. Most of the time it's kind of one to one, but what you want to be paying attention to is where volume's coming in and where it's not coming in. So right now, we've got kind of a two-way battle. We've got 55, 58, and we've got 55, 65. So you got your support, you got your resistance, the candlesticks show it, and that's how trading actually works. It's not ICT, once again. So yeah, you see resistance come in again, you can see the contract size, and you need to know that a lot of this is limit ordering and a lot of it is it's going to be limit orders and market sells creating that resistance. Okay. Now I'm going to speed this up a little bit. We see, they're just kind of sticking in this range, So now what I want to show you, you've got some more buying down here in the 59s. It's kind of going along with this support idea. And now we're basically seeing like who's going to break this little range. Will sellers break below? Will buyers break above? That's the whole game right now. So this is what we're watching. And let's see, it should be pretty soon. Let's skip forward a little bit. Yeah, the buying's picking up a little bit. Okay, more buying interest. You're being met with sellers, but the buyers are looking a little more engaged right now. They're looking a little more aggressive, and then you see, so now we're gapping above. And this 65 level, we've seen it flip from support before to resistance, but now we're going to look for it to flip back to support. And that was my whole idea with this trade. So now we were at my key level, then we watched the chart flip multiple times, but you could see all the orders and you could see like why it was doing what it was doing. So now, yeah, you're going to resist a little bit. It's going to come back in. But now I want you to see the reaction when we touch back into these 65s. And this is where I set my limit order. At the end of the day, the trade could have lost, but it's just an idea, and you gotta be willing to put your money on the line. So that's what I did. And yeah, so we're watching this 65 right here. And I refresh the screen so we can see the orders. And you just didn't have a ton of selling interest right there. They didn't feel like going back through that level, and the buyers were able to turn it back up. And then you're about to see the way the chart reacts. And this is a 1 minute chart, but this is what's actually happening all day when you're trading, is games like this. And in my opinion, it's all support and resistance, and it always has been. And let's see. It's about to make a new high of this little swing. And yeah, you see the buying's taken over, and now this trade is completely gone. So, all right, to end this video, I'm gonna show why I got out of the trade. I'm gonna show quickly why. I'm a big believer in holding like super long. I think everybody that gets in a good trade or gets in trend needs to completely just like stop what you're doing, stop trading, and just hold your trade. But right now we're looking at a 15-minute chart, and that's a lot of times what I do. I'll execute on a small chart, and then when I want to know like where am I holding this thing to, I look for my targets on like the 15-minute, or I look for my target on the 1 hour. And in my opinion, all of the like support and resistance in the middle of those don't really matter. I assume we're gonna go right through them. And usually we do. Like wherever you think it's going on the 1 hour, it usually is. So basically, I knew that my resistance line was like anywhere from 6,000 to 6,004, or no, 600 to 604. And I'm not sure how long it takes, but I'm going to show you what the orders looked like whenever we came into that level. Because like you could tell, you'll understand why I got out. And this is the power of having this shit. Having the orders. I can't trade without them nowadays. So, and I'll move my fucking head once we get up here. All right. Here we go. All right, so coming into 600, like nothing's really alarming yet. Okay, now you're gonna see in a second, because this is gonna be the high of the day. Like it does not go any above this the rest of the day. But yeah, so these orders right in here, when it gets really thick like that, that's when you're seeing like buyers are buying into this level. They were buying into it because it looked like we were breaking out, okay? But you have a seller there and he's absorbing all those contracts, and when the buyers are done with their little like with all whatever they're about to spend, then he's gonna like hit the chart with market orders. He's gonna send us down. So that's what happened. I mean, it was really obvious. If this thing will play, I'm gonna show again. What the hell is it doing? Okay, I'm just gonna show you like you see these normal numbers right here. You got like 60s, 50s, 20s, numbers like that. And then you're just gonna see like the volume's going to come in at the resistance level, and you're gonna see also the volume will speed up. That's a sign of a really big player in the market. Is his orders, they come in fast, like they're so fast, they make the pace speed up. And if you guys have been trading before and you notice anytime like a really big move's about to happen, like you'll notice the bars jittering. They're jittering because this guy, like the way these people put their orders on, it's really fast. So yeah, 360, 350, 200, 290, 314. And then if you just look at the volume profile, the way they stop the up move is by absorbing the right side contracts. And then when they've got the market to a stopping point, then they start hitting with the left side. And those are market sells. And that's what takes the chart down. And then the rest of this video, I'm just showing like after this, dude, it just, yeah, it dropped. And then I think yeah, I showed what it looked like an hour after the trade. And I even showed one more time. Yeah, we made a new low on the day. So when you get your exit signal at the resistance line, dude, like you gotta get out. You can't hope that it's gonna go further. But yeah, that's all for this video. I'm gonna keep making these breakdowns of my best trades.